Hey YouTube, it's me. I am going to be talking about my intersexuality and how I came to determine that I was intersexed, and also a pretty interesting question that I had to any intersexuals out there, or even the transgendered community, or both, because of the questions and the comments that were left on my last video, and some emails that I got even, and actually an experience that I had when I came to the city. So I guess I'll start there. When I first came, close the door. So when I first came to the city, I looked up some transgender community organizations, so I could get some support and maybe join and see what sort of resources are out there. And I went to a trans meeting here that they had, and it was awesome. And I introduced myself as transgendered and intersexed, and I think I was probably, no one else said that they were intersexed, so I think I was like the only one there, I think, but I was approached later by a woman that said that she was, so that was good. Anyhow, the meeting went well. I talked to the program coordinator of the meeting, and also there was a representative there that was leading the discussion of the meeting at that time. So she's been in the community a long time and is an authority on the topic that we were talking about. And they both said just a few things that sort of made me think that they were questioning my intersexuality, which the first time, the first question, I guess, or the first thing that was said to me that made me think that they were questioning my intersexuality, I just sort of blew off. But then I heard something else again, and it just sort of made me think, like, wow, is intersexuality something that is commonly met with speculation or any kind of questions or doubts in the transgender community? When somebody comes out and says, "Oh, I'm intersexual," is it met with any? Are you met, if you're intersexed, by the trans community with any sort of skepticism at all? And am I just imagining that? Or is it common? And if there is skepticism out there, why? So it was interesting to me. And I didn't really think about it all that much, but a couple of weeks has passed, and now with some of the comments and the emails that I've gotten, which sort of voiced the same idea as what I had encountered in the trans meeting, sort of makes me think that, well, maybe this skepticism is sort of common in the trans community. So I'm just sort of wondering, if it is, why? Why would it be met with questions or doubt? Why would somebody question that I say that I'm intersexed? If somebody comes out as gay, or if somebody says, "Hey, I have herpes," it's not, people aren't going to be like, "Are you sure? I don't believe you. Like, pull down your pants and let me see those herpes." Like, it's just weird. It's just odd to me that somebody would say, like, "You're not intersex. I don't believe you. That doesn't make sense. You're transgendered and intersexed, and that's not possible." Or it's alien to me, it's foreign to me. So I was wondering if anyone out there has met the same sort of experience. If you are intersexed, if you're met with any doubts or skepticism, and if you're trans and ever question someone's intersexuality, please let me know why. Why would you question someone's intersexuality if they said that they're intersex? It's not. Is it some sort of like special elite group that only you can only like join if you're like extra special or something, and so being a part of it is some sort of honor. And if you say that you are intersexual, is that why you're met with such a doubt? I don't know. I'm at a loss. So if somebody could please educate me or give me some insight maybe as to why I've been encountering these questions, or maybe maybe I'm just being I've just encountered like isolated incidences and connecting dots that really aren't there, which I am willing to accept, and I hope that that's the case actually. So if you want, please leave your comments below or email me, because I would love to figure out why, or if know if anyone else has had that experience, so I can prepare myself. Because besides pulling down my pants and showing everyone my genitalia, it's proving my intersexuality to people is not going to happen unless it's just not going to happen. They either believe me or they don't. So I don't know. I don't know what to do in that regard. So moving on. When I found out, or when I discovered that I was intersex, I was actually doing some Wikipedia reading on a comic. I think his name was like Andy Milonok. I don't know. It's a Greek last name. I'm pretty sure. But he has I think it was like a hormone deficiency. I don't know why I was looking it up. I was just curious because, I read something very briefly that he did not produce a hormone that, initiated puberty. So he stayed fairly short. Did not hit puberty at all. So I think that was what interested me, because I didn't hit puberty no, that's not true. I did hit puberty, but I didn't hit a man's puberty. I think I hit a female's puberty. I didn't, when men go through puberty, and I'm not endocrinologist, so I don't. Medically speaking, I could be completely incorrect, but I did, get pubic hair, just not, facial hair or anything. I did get a little bit of hair under my arms and, the private area, but no facial hair, chest hair, leg hair, nothing like that. I didn't get any of that. And my voice obviously, didn't deepen or didn't Adam's apple or anything. So I think that's why I was curious at first, is because that sort of stuff happened to me. And then I kept reading, and it turned out, well, hey, there's this thing called intersex, and I was like, wow. So I kept reading, and I found something that explained that said that it could also affect the genitals, and I read about ambiguous genitalia, and I was like, hey, that's me. So for me, it's pretty obvious, but I haven't been to an endocrinologist or got any blood work or chromosome work done. I'm not even sure what that's called, but I haven't been diagnosed as an intersexual, but I mean, God, it's, you know, to me it's pretty obvious, you know. So that's how I came to, you know, the realization that I was